We begin with our continuing coverage of the COVID-19 pandemic and the impact it's having here in Colorado. First, let's get to the numbers. The state health department reported a little over 5,000 new cases in the past 24 hours, along with 18 new deaths. When it comes to hospital capacity, there are 1,883 beds being used by people who have COVID-19 or are suspected to have it, and 73 fewer than the state reported on Thursday. And new at 10 tonight, this next story might be hard to watch. They are exhausted, stressed, and just plain busy. We were talking about funeral home workers, and our Colette Bordelon, she's been learning about their workload and how the pandemic has changed it. She joins us live from Capadonna Funeral Home off Fillmore near Hancock with more from them tonight. Colette.
This is one of many funeral homes that's been hitting their capacity day in and day out, and that's after they expanded a bit. Now, here's the big problem. If funeral homes get backed up, they can't pick up bodies from hospitals or morgues, begging the question, do we have enough space?
We're pretty much full service. We'll do virtually everything that they need.
But after 40+ years of helping people when they need it most,
they cannot grieve. They cannot have their support system the way they want.
The pandemic refusing to let up, changing not only how we live, but how we say goodbye.
It started at 3 o'clock this morning.
Paul Wood and the rest of the staff at the Springs funeral services,
There'll be a time to sit down and rest.
are working day and night.
The staff is tired. They're stressed because they're dealing with so much death.
Just like those at Capadonna Funeral Home.
We are getting calls constantly throughout the day.
Don McCallum says around half of their workload is COVID patients.
We just don't know what's coming.
Storing as many loved ones as they can, constantly hitting their capacity of 40.
We know that the morgues are full, we know the coroner's full, we know all these places are full, and all the funeral homes are full.
The number of deaths that are occurring certainly has surged to a point that it exceeds the capacity of most places.
But Wood says they expanded in preparation of this surge and can now hold 60 bodies. He's hoping to up that number to 100 soon, while restrictions are in place to protect their staff from getting the virus, which can live on after death.
My office is picking up some non-COVID cases, deaths, and then bringing to our office purely for storage, just to relieve some of that pressure off the hospitals.
Dr. Leon Kelly, the El Paso County coroner, and his office stretched thin, but they have the biggest space for bodies, able to hold anywhere from 100 to 150 if he really has to, but we're not there right now.
I don't think I would want to live with the fact that I may have carried it to someone else and it killed them or it caused them to have a serious illness. I don't want to be that selfish.
Working toward a day where we can gather to say goodbye once again.
Now, the coroner's office is being hit harder than they have throughout this entire pandemic. Staff shortages not helping because of COVID quarantines and the like. Now, they are requesting a refrigerated storage unit to try and help ease the pressure on local hospitals. But it's not really for overflow per se from the coroner's office, but to help make pickup and delivery easier from hospitals to funeral homes. Always watching out for you, El Paso County. Colette Bordelon, News 5.
Colette.